I realize that every now and again, some of you women folk, you get hot, you get bothered, and every now and again you get hot and bothered. Well, what I want you to do when you get that hot and you need a little relief, I want you to call me.
Prominent Houston reverend ordered to pay $2.45 million to a woman that a jury found he gave herpes to.
Right, he can't fix it. She's got it for the rest of her life.
Attorney Sean Murphy is speaking for his client, who a jury found contracted genital herpes from Reverend Ralph D. West II after meeting off Facebook. He's listed as the Eldridge campus minister.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit y'all in the video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all are having a very great week also. My day is going absolutely marvelous. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Texas by way of Houston. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Texas. Everybody inside the great city of Houston. Now, as you all may know by the title, and also today is what? Thursday. Yes, today is Thirsty Thursday. So you already know how we get down on the Trey King Show on Thirsty Thursday. Because it is a shame what is going on in these church houses with some of these pastors. But before I start this video, I need you all to do me a favor. Let's get those sweet, precious, bad kids out the room right now. So us grown folks can have a quick dialogue and see what's really going on in the mind of Pastor Ralph West II. Get those kids out of the room. Go ahead. Tastes good today. Anyway, hope those kids out the room by now. If those kids are not out the room by now, tough. Double D titty. And since today is Thirsty Thursday, guess what? Yes, all size matters. No matter what you got, all size matters. Just like the good book say, I'm going to say it also. Come as you are. Now, anyway, I'm not sure if a lot of you all have heard about this story that went on in Houston, Texas. Just last week, it was a pastor that was ordered to pay a huge settlement to a woman that he gave herpes to. A damn shame. And you gotta be thinking, well, damn, Trey, you gonna start it just like that? Yes, we are. Yes, we are, because these pastors are out of control. Now, this incident took place back in 2018, where you have Pastor Ralph West II met a woman on Facebook, and upon meeting that woman, the two of them got together and got intimate and had sex, and he gave her a package. We're not talking about Amazon. We're not talking about FedEx. No, we're not talking about AIDS or syphilis. No, he gave this woman herpes. But that's not the only sad part about it. The sad part about it also is the fact that he lied just to get that cookie. Yes, I told you it's going to be one of them videos today. He lied just to get that cookie. Told this woman everything she wanted to hear. Now, she told him, as you often hear right now,
because she hadn't been with anybody else. She had had a prior negative test.
Now, as you all heard, the victim told Pastor Ralph West II that she has not been sexually active in 2 years, and that she's a Christian, and that she has values and standards about herself. And Pastor West hit her back with this right here and told her, look, he's a man of God. He's not about none of them games, none of that trouble. But he never told her once that he was carrying around that package. And you have people on Facebook basically saying, well, how long he been a pastor? How long he's been a pastor? Because if he wasn't a pastor, it don't count. Because people want him to like sit down. They don't want him to be a pastor no more. So come to find out, Pastor Ralph West been a pastor for 20 years. Now, also remember, this incident took place just a little bit over 5 years ago. So yes, he was a pastor for a long time. But back to the whole dialogue when they first met up. Now, he had every chance in the world to come clean with this woman and tell this woman that he had herpes and give her a choice. I mean, by law. And it's just not the law in Texas, not just the law in Louisiana, California, or New York. It's everywhere. If you have a sexually transmitted disease, by law, you are required to tell that person. You are required by law to divulge that information to the person and give the person a choice. But how dare you, Pastor Ralph West II, sit up here and withhold that information? And then when the victim come back and hit Pastor Ralph West with the truth, as you often hear right now.
When she asks, where did this come from? His response was his son's mother.
That's when he won't admit it. He told a half truth and basically said that he got herpes from his son's mom. Now, whoever his son's mom is, I will sue him too. Because guess what? If he did not get it from you, why in the hell is he lying on you? Because I'm sure people know his son, mom, his baby mama, or whatnot. Because I don't think he's married or nothing like that. But anyway, so not only did he say that he got this from somebody else, but sir, you also admitted that you knew you had it. So you lied from the jump. But how you going to sit there, number one, and accuse somebody else of giving you this STD when you had every chance in the world to sit up here and tell this lady that you was already infected with herpes? because she was basically asking you, was you clean? And you told this woman everything she wanted to hear just to get in her panties. That's exactly what took place. And you know that you was infected. So this is why you cannot believe somebody just because they tell you something, because people have a habit of telling you things that you want to hear just to get what they want out of you. And after they get what they want out of you, just like Pastor Ralph West did to this lady, guess what? You're going to see the real them. And like I tell you all, people wear masks even when it's not Halloween. And I know Halloween is coming up in a couple of days, but guess what though? Just because a person may look a certain way on the outside does not mean they're the same way on the inside. But anyway, we'll break the rest down as I read a snippet from this story. I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story, and I am going to give my opinion, all of it. Surely, as we go, Houston pastor ordered to pay $2.45 million after allegedly giving woman herpes. And we already know from what the court said is no allegedly. Anyway, that's what the court says. Now, Reverend Ralph West II, the son of Reverend Ralph West, the founder and senior pastor of the Church Without Walls in Houston, Texas. That's a hell of a name right there. Let's say that church name again. The Church Without Walls. And the pastor without boundaries in Houston, Texas, who most recently led the Elbridge campus of his father's megachurch, has been ordered to pay $2.45 million to a woman he knowingly infected with herpes after a jury in Harris County found him liable. A damn shame. Now imagine how mad your dad must be at you, Senior West. Imagine how he must feel. You get what I'm saying? Not only are you making a church look bad, son, but you're making a family name look bad. I mean, what is wrong with these people? Y'all have silver spoons right there in your mouth, and you still don't know how to feed yourself properly. Just wasting food everywhere. Now, why would you sit up there and squander away a good career, a good livelihood that your father has laid down for you just to get in a woman's drawers, and you knowing damn well that you was infected with herpes the whole time? That's a damn shame right there. And out of all things that you done, you could at least told this woman the truth. Give people a choice. I don't know what's wrong with folks, but think about this, folks. Who in their right mind gonna sit up here and think that a pastor is walking around with that package? You know what I'm saying? Walking around with STD, herpes to be exact. Who gonna really think that? So I'm not making no excuse up for the lady, because guess what? Really, none of them had no business laying down with each other anyway, because they called it what? Yeah, fornicate. You get what I'm saying? Since we talking about church, right? So really, both of them was wrong. But guess what, though? On one hand, the lady did not give him herpes. He gave her herpes. You get what I'm saying? Even though them meeting up the way they did, technically in the Bible, it was wrong. But at the same time, that still does not give you the right to give somebody herpes. And stop meeting people online trying to hook up with them. You don't know who in the hell you're going to hook up with. That's why it's best to go get tested. Now let's continue. After a 3-day trial, the jury found Pastor West II liable after only 6 hours of deliberation for battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and also fraudulent concealment of herpes infection from his unidentified victim, whom he met on Facebook and then had unprotected sex with in 2018. A damn shame. Now, how you gonna sit there and tell this woman all this stuff about you a man of God, Pastor West II? Oh my God. How you gonna sit there and bring God into this whole situation when God had nothing to do with this? You get what I'm saying? Because if God had anything to do with this, guess what? Neither one of y'all would have laid down with each other. But here's the key though. She did not give you herpes. You gave it to her. And the way they proved it was the fact that she already had medical records. Because just like most women, most decent, clean women, you get what I'm saying? You got some women who don't give a damn about their body, just like guys. You got some people who don't even go to the doctor and get checked. We understand that. Now, this woman, being a woman that she is, she went to the doctor that year. So they could easily go pull up the medical records, which they did, to show that she was clean. And that's how they was able to prove who gave who herpes. Because some of y'all wondering, well, Trey, how in the hell did the lawyer prove who gave who herpes? Because it kind of fooled me. I was like bewildered at first. But when I digged a little deeper and looked a little closer, that's when I found out the truth. It was because her medical records proved that she was clean and that he was the one that was infected. And then when they confronted him with it, that's when he told the truth, but he told a half truth, like I told y'all, and blamed it on his son, mom. A damn shame, Wes. Anyway, let's go and close up. Now, this is what the victim lawyer, Sean Murphy, had to say. He says this right here. We truly hope this verdict sends a strong message to people throughout Texas and the United States who are infected with sexually transmitted diseases that they must disclose. They must tell you that they have the disease before engaging in sexual intercourse with anybody. A damn shame. And that's common sense. That's common courtesy. But what make it even more worse, like I said at the beginning of the video, what's wrong with these pastors, is because you're supposed to be a man of God. And then people have a habit of saying, well, Trey, he's just a man. No, No, we understand you just a man. Just like a woman is just a woman. But still, though, anytime you profess to be called by God, you're supposed to be held to what? A higher standard. You cannot sit up here and be behind a pulpit with robes on and doing everything that the people in the world do, because that would make you what? No different than them. So how can you sit up here and tell people their errors when they're right and their wrongs, but you cannot look in the mirror and see when you're wrong? And also, I don't understand what's up with these preachers or whatnot, because I made a video about the pastor of North Carolina. I ain't gonna say his name or whatnot, because I'm trying to let that go. Tell me why this man sent me a letter from his lawyer, basically want me to take down a video. I ain't telling no lie on it, because I don't lie on none of these videos. You get what I'm saying? Because everything I said is already documented, it's already proven in court, it's already on the news. So I'm not going to sit up here and make up no story. I ain't Tasha K or nobody like that. I'm going to tell the damn truth. Now, for somebody to sit up here and do all this wrong, you would think that they would just go and bow down and go and just, bow out gracefully or whatnot. But how you send a man a letter from your law firm, from a lawyer, asking him to take down a video because I went in on you and basically expose you? But really, sir, you expose yourself. You get what I'm saying? You know you shouldn't have been messing around with that man's wife. I mean, let's just be for real. Anyway, let's close up, because some of y'all wondering, who in the hell Trey talking about? Go back and look at the videos in North Carolina of the pastor, and you'll find it. And now in closing, it was unclear Monday whether or not Reverend Ralph West II, who has worked for more than 20 years as a preacher, remained on staff at the church. And if I was his dad, I would sit his butt down. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to have you up in here parading around in front of these people, and you don't stop up here and embarrass me, then embarrass our family, and then shed a negative light on the church, even though the church without walls have nothing to do with this. And this is why you don't trust nobody when it comes to your health, because your health is your wealth. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand this right here. Look here. You deal with some thirsty people in this world. People will tell you anything just to get in your drawers or your panties or whatnot. So you must take all that in consideration. But like I told you all, who looks at a preacher and think that a preacher has an STD? And true enough, they're human just like us. They live and die. But at the same time, though, like I said, also, you're supposed to be held to a higher standard. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you profess that God has called you, you should walk that walk and talk that talk. You shouldn't be a hypocrite. You shouldn't be doing one thing in front of the public and then doing another thing in the dark. Guess what? What's done in the dark will always come to the light. But also, let this be a warning to you all. Stop being thirsty. Stop looking with your eyes and use your heart. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me. We can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. So next time, you all stay blessed. And I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.